Hello crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with a quick My Creative Time video. This is a Easter card share, but you could also use this same card like a spring card, birthday card, be cute as a Mother's Day card too. I shopped my Creative Time stash and came up with this climbing daisy vine look with this beautiful foundation die in the background, which has this great bracket shape to it to create this card. If you want to shop any of these looks in this card, you can get 10% off site-wide with the code Suzanne, SUZANNE. If it's during the time of a new release, then that weekend it would be 15% off, but every other time you're getting 10%. Yay! And I will put links below for every single item I'm going to show you that I used to make this card. I did pull a few things to make this card. Alrighty, let's get started. So crafters, this is a little bit over an A2 card. If I made it an A2 card, it would just be a little bit shorter. I just wanted to enjoy some more of my pretty embossing folder. This is an embossing folder from my stash. Foundation die is 5¼ inch tall by 4 inches wide. So it would still fit in an A2. Let me show you what I used for these beautiful daisies. I'm using this, which is called the daisy dies. You layer up 2 florals together, kind of do a little stagger. There is a circular center. There's also a heart center. So the heart center is perfect for Valentine's, and if you just want to do something different with this floral, you can change it from the white flowers. It doesn't always have to be a standard daisy. It can be any color combination you wish. I have done this where it's white and then pink in the center. Turned out pretty as well. So have fun exploring all different color combinations. There is a large flower, medium flower, small flower. You get 2 of each, and then those same centers. And that's what I did to do this climbing cluster look for the card. The foliage shown here is a die that I've been using a lot lately. This is called the foliage dies. You get 2 of this vine look. As a matter of fact, these 2 dies is what inspired this whole card with that same vine look. See how it has a nice little flourish on the end? So these 2 are like your curving vine flourish look. And then these are your standard leaves, which you can use to tuck just to add those accents if needed. Look at that. And I played with large here, then 3 mediums, and then 5 of the small to create this cluster. In the background, I'm using this beauty. Love it. And she is back in stock in both sizes. So happy about that. A2 fancy frame die. And then the matting layers with the stitch detail is the A2 fancy frame layer dies. And that's what you're seeing at play here. The largest one was a measurement I gave you, which was this one. And then it comes on in. There are 6 of them here, and same 6 of the matting layers as well. With this element, like a frame version of it, I actually use this die, dropped in this one in here, and then cut that little frame out. You can do 2 of these together to create this frame. You can also play with the different sizes. It's really nice, and these both have a great price point, plus a 10%. Winners. What makes this die fabulous too, especially for your Mother's Day cards, birthday cards, because it has that bracket detail, it gives your cards an elegant feel. If you ever want to step up your cards for a certain look, go with a bracket. Brackets will always give you that elegant feel look. If I had just done this on a straight, just a plain card base with the embossing folder, it'd be nice, but it wouldn't be this. I'm just being honest with you. Brackets, flourishes, these are your best friends right here. The sentiment now, I did Happy Easter and I was shopping my stash. This is an older set, but she is still fabulous. This one comes with the Easter bunny here with the whole field, a lot of sentiments, and I used this Happy Easter. There was also Happy Spring. I was going between the 2. It does have a coordinating die, and the set is called Painting Bunnies. I believe this is one set, stamp and die. If it's not, I will link it below as 2 separate, but I believe it's one set. But so super duper cute. Love it. May your basket always be filled with joy, hope, and love. That's great to stamp on the inside of a card too. I should have done that. Or wishing you a blessed Easter. That would be really pretty on the inside as well. So you're getting a lot here with outside and inside a card. I wanted to use this, but I didn't have a sentiment strip to cut it, and I hate using my trimmer to cut a rectangle. It just doesn't go well for me. I don't know why. It just never goes well. So to help me with this little sentiment, I'm using this one. This I bought from My Creative Time a long time ago, and she still carries it in store. More sentiment strip dies. Look at all those different sizes. Because you know, at My Creative Time, there are little small sentiments. You could use that there. Then there are little longer ones. And then there's this for like your standard size. Some of them are smaller. So I used, I believe it was this one here for the Happy Easter, and just tuck it there. I left a little open space. Finished this off with some gems from my stash. Had that embossing folder in the back. This pattern paper comes from one of my favorite 6x6 pattern paper pads at My Creative Time. Eyelets, gingham, and solids. This is back in stock. I have multiples of this beauty. Get your 10%. She is just so perfect for all your Easter spring crafting that's coming up. Look at that palette. And look at the pink. I love the pink too. But in my case, I was going with like this is the sky and then the greenery and the florals. But you could also make this same card, change this color and change this. I do like the pattern here and then the solid here and then the embossing folder. Alrighty, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below. Don't forget to use the code Suzanne to get 10% off your entire purchase site-wide. Look at this. I love this Happy Easter, spring, all occasion card. Really and truly it is. If you went to visit somebody in the hospital, this would be a great get well soon too, with the florals on it with this look. Really easy to play with. Just let these vines speak to you. This is what set off all of this entire card, was the foliage dies. Alrighty, crafters, until the next video. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.